to do it a long time. I think we're on, but there's a delay.
Yay! How are we going to see the chat, though?
It will be here in a second. I just want to make sure that it is all good. Oh. Okay. There's a height disparity happening. You're so tall.
Gross, Bert.
Okay, I believe it is working.
Okay.
Okay, so there's the chat.
Okay, cool.
There's us. All right. No one's here yet.
No.
It's empty. Woo!
Instagram. I should Instagram that we're live.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it.
Plus.
We're going to do the things with the stuffs. We can do the yoga challenge. That's the other thing. We've got the yoga challenge.
Hello, everyone. And Merida's here. Woo! Merida has some good stories.
Oh, wait. It saved the live stream that I did earlier onto my phone, so it started to play.
Rowan's here, too. Hi, everyone. Hi, Ger. Hi, Merida. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Rowan.
What's up, people?
Welcome to the spooky stream, where we will be spooky.
We'll be very spooky.
Got some stories.
Oh, yeah. I should pull them up. You got them on your phone.
Right? I got Merida's that they sent. And do you have any scary stories?
Me personally?
Yeah.
My life. No, I mean.
Oh, how are the Pine Twins today? We good?
We good. Yeah?
Yeah.
I almost got hit a couple times coming here, but other than that, I'm good.
Rest in peace, Dipper.
We paused the video because, like...
Oh, is it distracting?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So, all right. So we got some...
I will pull up. You got Merida's?
I have someone on Instagram, too, who sent some. So how about you pull up Merida's, and also, guys, if you at any point during this stream want to send us your scary stories or unsettling stories or maybe creepy stories, well, you could send them to me or Kuro.
Yes.
Just slide up in our DMs.
Slide up in the DMs. Okay, I'll pull up I just posted to make sure that everybody knew we were live, and I'll pull up Merida's creepy stories.
Rowan's like, I should be doing homework, but you guys are much better.
Aw, thank you.
I agree, we are better than homework. That's a low standard, but better than homework.
Okay, I've got the spooky story, but it's kind of hard to see because my phone's cracked.
Wait, can we just take a moment to appreciate Kuro's phone here?
Are we phone shaming right now?
Oh, hi, Kuros.
Hi, Kuros.
Yeah, don't click on any other videos. Also, yes, Rowan, please switch to Cosplay YouTube. So I think we should split these up. Actually, no. Do that.
Okay, you want me to read one of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so one time my family was getting ready for a party and my brother was just standing in the kitchen doorway. We were getting late to the party, so I'm yelling at him to get ready. He's not responding to me at all. He's just standing there staring at me blankly. And then my brother walks out from a different room and he asks why I'm yelling for him. And I look back and forth between the kitchen and my real brother because the person in the kitchen is not my brother. And then he disappears into thin air.
Ooh, you got a doppelganger. Also, Kuro says they have the same phone.
Rest in pieces, Kuro's phone.
Yes. Hi, Cutie Freak.
Hi, Cutie Freak.
Okay, let's keep this rolling. I'll read it.
Okay,
I'll dramatically read it.
Yeah, you got the dramatic reading.
We got quite a few.
Yes.
Okay. When I was younger, my room was on the second floor, and I could see down into the family room. When I couldn't sleep at night, I would look down at the family room. I always saw a group of people standing there looking up at me. Sometimes they'd call my name and try to get me to come downstairs. They even had toys to bribe me into coming down. Something felt super creepy about it, so I'd always say I'd come down in the morning and went back to my room. No trace of them in the morning. That is fairies. That is
fairies?
Dead set typical fairies.
Evil. I'm pretty sure those are ghosts. I don't think they're fairies.
Katie, no, it's totally fairies.
Fairies?
Dude, fairies are horrible.
Are fairies evil? Okay, I guess
they are.
Fairies are evil, so maybe.
They are pretty evil.
I thought they were supposed to be small, though.
They can be human-sized.
Oh, okay.
That's a popular misconception. Fairies can be multiple sized. Also, Cutie Freak says love spooky things. Well, yes, we do too. That's why. That's why we are here.
Spooky story time, girl.
What are people doing? Well,
we're reading spooky stories.
Yes. And like I said, you guys can add anytime send me some stories or send Kuro some stories. I have Kuro's phone right now, so. Hi, Melanie. Okay.
Hi, Melanie.
You want to read the next one?
Sure.
Dramatically, please.
Okay, dramatically.
What voice?
I will put on my dramatic voice.
Okay.
Okay. One time.
One time.
One time, I was sleeping over at my friend's house. The three of us were up late watching a comedy. Suddenly, I see a figure run into the closet. He moved incredibly fast. It was like he was made out of the shadows. I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, but then my friend starts screaming that someone ran into her closet. I told her to describe it, and it was exactly like the guy I saw. Dun dun dun. That's when I started freaking out. Our third friend didn't see anything, and we thought we were playing a prank on her. She even went into the closet and saw nothing. Suddenly, the figure ran across the floor from the closet to underneath the bed we were sitting on. We booked it out of there.
You're haunted.
He was completely invisible to one of my friends.
Just throw the house away. Throw it away. It's too late. Throw it away. Space T-Rex says they just glued glitter in their arm. On their arm, I hope. Not in their arm, hopefully. So that's another extreme.
That sounds like something you would do, honestly. I'm pretty sure.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, what? I think we have to glue glitter to our arms.
Can they see this? I gotta check to make sure they can see this. Oh, okay, so we can hold it up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we do have some glitter, and it is non-toxic glue.
I mean, we could glue some stuff up in here. We've got a cat, too.
I am there. Did we do justice to your
are you actually
stories?
doing
I'm doing this right now, just so you know. You know me better. You can't stop me.
No, I've tried, and I can't.
All right, this is happening. I'm going to send Kuro a spooky story. Just need to go, hi, Pat.
Okay.
So
sweet.
Rowan's going to send you one in momentarily.
Okay. Beautiful.
I'm gluing glitter on my arm before we get on to our next set of stories.
Yes.
Wait,
should I?
I'm sure I will not regret this.
Maybe I should do like a picture on my story and then say like, send us your spooky stories.
Yes, all the spooky stuff. This is cool looking. Hi, Christian. We're not making slime again, Pat. Don't worry. And Kerberos has successfully bedazzled my face. I am bedazzling my hand. I could bedazzle my face, but There's no but. I could. Hi there. Yes, we do have glitter. It's happening. I'll show you guys what I come up with soon. These are top quality designs here. I'm very skilled with
I need like
glitter.
a spooky sticker. Is there a Halloween sticker?
Is there a boo? Is there a pumpkin?
Ooh,
Is there a
there's
ghost?
an apple.
That's spooky. Apples are spooky.
Apples can be spooky.
Hi, Law. We haven't read your story yet, so you're good.
Okay.
We read a delightful
an
story
acorn.
from Merida, and I'm glittering my hand.
I'm gonna put an acorn.
I love it, cutie freak. Yes. Mabel, magical, adorable, badass, eager, and legendary.
Ooh, do one for me. Do one for me.
Do one for Dipper, please.
Yay. Oh my gosh. You have all the different types of glitter on.
I told you I was doing it. You ignored me.
You bedazzled your hand.
What's the spooky story? We have several spooky stories
Yes.
that we are telling today, and then if I run out, I'll just start making stuff up or telling you my own spooky story.
Ooh.
But check it out. We got a good thing happening here. Look at the colors and the pigments. Yes. Look at that. Look at that.
Are they heart shaped?
Look at that sugar. They are definitely heart shaped.
That's awesome.
There's hearts, stars, not horseshoes. More hearts, flowers. Make a bruise out of glitter. I mean,
What?
go for it.
I mean, holy crap, that's awesome. Okay, so Merida had one more. Do you want to read it?
Yeah, no, you read it.
I
Do the thing.
read the last one.
Oh, I can read
You want
this.
it? Okay. I'm gonna glitterify.
You gonna glitterify? Okay. One time, my brother called me into his room because he thought he saw someone in the mirror. He's freaking out, but I don't see anyone in the room or in the mirror's reflection. I tapped the glass just to be sure. Lo and behold, a dark figure showed itself in the reflection and disappeared instantly. My brother ran away so fast. That's when you leave. That's when you just leave. You
burn
leave.
the house down?
You leave. Tell the story of Ghost Freak. What's Ghost Freak?
Oh, whoops. Ghost Freak.
Ghost Freak?
Wait, I'm trying to do
Dipper, you're failing at that. Ghost Freak. What's Ghost Freak? Kristen?
Ghost Freak?
If you tell us,
is that from Danny Phantom?
we'll tell it.
Feels
Is
like
it?
it's Danny Phantom.
Is it?
I don't know.
I donated a story that might not be that spooky, but it's more unsettling for me. Yes, thank you, Gur. I will check the messages. Pat has no more Halloween spirit.
No more Halloween spirit again? Still?
And Meredith says it's too expensive to burn a house down.
This is true. I just got glitter like everywhere.
Oh man, I can't take you anywhere.
Look, it's triangle shaped.
You're horrible. You're horrible. I kind of love it.
It's okay because we defeated him. He's not coming back. He's dead.
You just gotta push through the horror. Merida, I appreciate your concentration.
The alien from Ben 10. I thought it sounded familiar. I was like,
oh, well, that would be Kuro's alley.
Yes.
Because Kuro's the one with the Ben 10 expertise.
Yeah, I didn't like that alien because he went rogue.
Cheeto's here.
Cheeto!
Hi, Cheeto.
Ah, Cheeto.
Also, Swaggerton 101. Hi, guys. Halloween is the best.
Yeah!
I don't know what that noise was.
I was really high pitched.
I'm really happy. I felt true joy. Halloween is the best. I'm sorry, Pat. It's just true,
I'm
though.
sorry. You got to find your Halloween spirit.
I'm covered in glitter, and it's a good time of the year.
I'm mocking Bill Cipher because I made a triangle on my hands.
Halloween is the best. And also, I'm glad Cheeto's here. Okay, so our next casually shows off glitter hand. The horror of seeing so many cool cosplay things and not having the money for any of it. Yes.
Yeah, that is true. I usually break my bank. It's already broken, actually.
So Dipper is Cheeto. You're always invited. Just you know how to find us. Anyway.
You are always invited.
Thank you. The glitter hand is beautiful. Also, Voltron cup is a win.
Ooh,
come with
Voltron
us.
cup.
Yes,
I also got
the Voltron cup.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm daring, impressive, passionate, peaceful, elegant, and rad. I like that. That is awesome.
You're rad. You're Dippy Fresh.
No, I'm not. I am much better than Dippy Fresh.
It's okay, Pat. We still appreciate you.
Yes, I still.
I mean,
except for the fact that you used Misa. I am judging you so hardcore right now.
Kuro's weakness. Also, Cheeto needs a link.
Oh yeah.
Tell us when, Cheeto.
Yes.
We might have a special visitor.
Woo!
We got to give him time though.
This is gonna be on my hand.
The Lambie Lambie song.
No.
Lambie Lambie.
All right. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard the Lambie Lambie song. I don't know what you're referring to.
Are you ready for another spooky story?
Yes, I'm excited about the spooky story.
So this one comes from Lot2K, and okay, so I just had like a lot of things happen in my brain. It was like the Matrix, except horrible. Okay, so when I was a child, about 10 or 12, in the playground once a week, I would see out of the corner of my eye a figure dressed in all black, very Tudor-looking black dress. But whenever I tried to look at it face on, it would disappear. I would only ever see it standing in the same spot, which was dead in the middle of the playground. Just don't touch it. Just don't worry about it. Or alternatively, go over to it and hug the space that it was.
I don't think you should hug where something spooky was. It's probably not a good method. I think you should probably try to catch it.
What? No.
Okay.
Just, you have to hug it. What's your favorite part about Halloween? What's your favorite part?
Dressing up.
That is good.
Yeah.
But let's not forget that there's a lot of candy.
You would immediately think of the candy in the sugar.
It's good. All the candy.
Yay, Rowan. I think Cheeto also is maybe getting ready.
Yes, Cheeto is getting ready.
Okay, so let us know when you're ready.
Okay. Meredith's a story of my life. I'm assuming with the ghost woman.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, hugs do sell everything. Sell everything. Hugs sell everything.
You're hanging out with her grunkle too much because you're thinking about selling all the things.
Business tactics. And yes, Deadpoolzilla, there's a stream, and it is madness.
Yes.
Ooh. So Rowan's
Whoa.
sending us more horror stories.
Yeah.
Keep your eye on your messages.
Okay, cool.
They should be coming to me, but we'll see. Haley says, at my elementary school, there was a statue that moved when you would look at it. That's not a statue. That's a ghost. It's a ghost
Sounds
statue.
like it might be.
Haunted statue. You should come back to it. I agree. Yes, Pat. What are some of your favorite movie monsters?
Ooh. Favorite movie monsters?
Can I answer? Because I have an answer.
Yes, go for it.
I like the lady from The Grudge.
I like the Jeepers Creepers guy. The one that steals your peepers.
Peepers?
Yeah. You seem very confused about that.
Peepers.
I have one small spooky thing. Spookily Max says, this ain't very spooky, but I have a ghost cat that lives with me. He tips things off of my desk.
I need more information about the ghost cat. Say, please send more.
Please send more.
Yes, you can send them to Kuro's account. We need to do an awkward sibling hug. Hugs.
Awkward sibling hug. Yes.
No, we did it.
Yay!
That was pretty awkward.
You guys should be peanut butter and jelly for Halloween.
Please.
That would be great.
What's your favorite candy?
The little root beer fruit beer
Are you about to tell me the root beer things? Those are weird.
Yes.
Those are
Wait, you don't like those?
weird.
Those are the best.
I like. I do like. I don't think this is a real name, but it's gay bacon.
What?
It's rainbow. They call it gay. It's that rainbow sugar strip thing.
Really?
It's like really good. It's not bacon. It's they just. I don't know what they're really called though, but everyone calls it gay bacon because it's a rainbow covered in sugar.
That sounds awesome.
It's real good.
I need to try this now.
Okay. That is good though. I will get you some.
I need to try this.
I'll hook you up.
We will need to go get this. Also,
see.
some root beer barrels.
Kerberos sent a spooky story. Law 2K says that's a weeping angel, the statue that moves. I agree. Peanut butter and jelly. That's good. Sadako, I do like her a lot. Christian sent something. Pat's disturbed that somebody mentioned weeping angels.
The spook gets real.
Babe Ruth.
No, not Babe Ruth.
No, the root beer thing.
The root beer barrels. The little
horrible.
Hard candy, and they taste like root beer. You're judging me so harshly. Kerbos is like, I love gay bacon. I'm really sure that's not the name of it, but now
it's a better name for it. I like that.
I think that they need to rebrand it.
Gay bacon.
I haven't tried gay bacon, but I've had fairy bread.
What's fairy bread?
I don't know. I think they're sending all the scary stories to you. Oh no, I got the one from Rowan.
Okay. I still have one from Law 2K, and Merida just sent one. Let me finish Law 2K's.
Okay, go for it.
Second one.
Okay.
2 months after moving into our new house 6 years ago, my mom had been relaxing downstairs in the house alone when she heard what she described as children playing upstairs. At the time, we had no next door neighbors that had children or any children that came over. So of course she was too scared to look and call my dad. A week later, more strange noises happened, and we could have sworn that someone walked down the stairs and opened and slammed the front door. That really scared me. Then after sometime after, my mom had a dream of a stranger walking down the stairs of her house, opened the front door, waved, and left, and we never heard any scary noises again.
That's creepy.
That means that it left.
Yeah, it's kind of neat that it left of its own accord.
See? Deadpool says, oh yeah, that's gross.
I am judging both you and you. Because they're good.
Christian did send a spooky story.
The Twitter DMs. Okay, got it.
Fairy bread is a piece of bread with butter and rainbow sprinkles.
I'm judging you too.
That sounds pretty awesome. Katie Freak says, is it the Airhead Extreme, which it might be?
Maybe?
Girl, it didn't sound that gross. It just sounded kind of like, I like how it's just like sprinkles.
I mean, it sounds like it probably wouldn't be that bad. But butter with sprinkles just... I mean, it's all ingredients that would
be like French toast.
Yeah, that's true.
French toast should have sprinkles on it, but it doesn't.
Okay, so Rowan's creepy story is, this is more of a cosplay horror story. When you spend 28 hours no sleep working on a prop the day before the con, on the way to the con, the glue melts and all the pieces of the prop stick together so that when you pull them apart, everything rips and the prop is practically ruined before the con. That's terrible.
I have a cosplay horror story too. Oh
gosh,
that maybe make you feel better.
Is it the Beast?
No, the Beast was. I don't even want to talk about.
I'm sorry.
I
didn't mean to bring it up. I'm sorry.
No,
what happened?
I was working on some boots for our hunk actually, and I didn't test the materials and the plasti dip. So they got to the con, and the plasti dip peeled off of all of the boot because the bag that it was in ripped away, and
that happened to a hunk?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was all my fault.
Oh.
So I didn't test them. I risked his life.
I had some paint peel off on the escalator. So the star butterfly boots.
I hate the slow death of like a prop or like a piece of your outfit.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Star versus the Haunted Mansion crossover?
Yes, I loved it. It was so cute. There's two of them. There's the old one from last year, and then they did a new one where they went back because they were like, "Oh, this place looks familiar," type of a thing. But they were in the graveyard last time, and then they were in the actual house this time. And then there's a Baymax one and a DuckTales one, but I haven't seen the DuckTales one.
Also, on Webtoon, there's a book that has scary stories, and the book is called Chiller. I might have to check that out. I have a couple comics that I really like that are scary stories. Gurr says if you're going to make fairy bread, fairy butter means mashing up fairies. Use unsalted butter.
Unsalted butter, okay, that makes sense. I'm always itchy when I wear this cosplay.
Maybe it's haunted.
It might be, I don't know. I think it's the hat and the wig.
Story.
Gurr sent us something. Okay, so you want to read this one?
Your turn.
Okay. I think the most unsettling I have for a story is that at a recent con, a couple of friends and I were on a PG-13 Oron panel. We were at the con to be in a Ruby panel, and about midnight, this guy walked in and sat in the same row of seats as us. He was making very well non-PG-13 questions. Then once it hit midnight, he said, "It's past midnight, 18 plus," which wasn't true. So our friend that was part of the panel had messaged us to move up some rows due to one of the panelists saying he was much bad news, being very perverted. A lot of tense air until he got taken out by security.
Oh no!
Oh, that's creepy.
That's actually real life creepy.
Yeah, that's unsettling.
I hate that man.
Mm-hmm.
Kerberos says my paladin boots fell apart at the con and they were legit like crumbling under my feet.
Oh, that sucks.
That's sad.
I feel like Keith's boots, like, or any of the Voltron shoes are like the worst thing in like
they really are. And I'm actually, slight update, unsolicited. I'm making them out of something different now. I'm abandoning my plasti dip because it's just too
Yeah.
Also,
being a pain in the butt.
Rowan, you can definitely send multiple stories. The more, the better. All of them.
Pat sent one.
Okay.
Many years ago, I had a dream about losing a tooth. I can't read it because of the cracks on my screen.
Oh my god.
My mom told me a Filipino superstition that if you had a dream about losing teeth, someone will die. A few days later, 2 students from my high school, one of them was a friend of my brother, drowned in Monterey. That's terrible. That's so sad. Yeah.
That's spooky.
That is really spooky, though. Like the timing. Yeah, that's how it ends. Pat, I'm sorry. That's terrible.
Yes, that is actually really
also really coincidental.
I am worried about ghost deaths, like death caused by ghosts. Gurr just realized I can cosplay female Key.
Do it.
Do it.
Brain stop realizing that cosplays I don't have money for this.
One time at a con, I was alone and bored, so I got overpriced popcorn, but then I dropped all of it, and everyone just stared at me while I picked it up and ran. That's literally happened to me yesterday.
Oh, God.
And Rowan's scary story is Mothman.
That's something that Keith would bond over
Did you get Christians?
Oh, yes. Twitter. Sorry, I was on Instagram.
While you're looking, I'm going to read Merida's next one.
Yes.
There's certain rooms in my house I know not to go in after sunset. There's just something that feels wrong about it. It radiates danger. Sometimes I hear this old music playing from one of those rooms. We have an old cassette player in there that starts playing music. Only problem is the cassette player has no power. It just turns on by itself. One time I forced my brother to check it out with me. I saw a dark figure standing in the room, but as soon as I saw it, it disappeared. Then the music stopped. Merida, that's a ghost.
It's creepy.
You got a haunting.
Okay, so Christian sent me a Team Fortress. Oh wait, I lost it. It sent me a Team Fortress comic. Cautionary tales of reading.
Oh man, please read this dramatically.
It's just one page. Oh wait, no, there's a next button.
Also, Swaggerton, you can send us scary stories over Instagram, or you can send them here. It might get a little bit. I would have to keep an eye on it though.
It's actually like a legit comic, though. I don't know how I'm going to dramatically read this.
We'll just have to act it out. Also, is 21 Pilots acceptable to replace for MCR? Yes. And then Kerberos sent another.
On Instagram, okay.
Ron?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Actually, I don't know how we're going to read this one.
Yeah. Send us your like spooky stories, like your actual like things that have happened to you, because it's hard for us to read like a comic. I'm sorry, Christian.
Yeah, this is a
legit.
This is a lot.
It's a lot. It's too much.
Oh, okay. Here's the ghost story part. Okay. It was Hallows Eve, the one night of the year when the dead would rise, and according to me mum, possibly have jobs for a young lad of 7. Come morning, these hellish apparitions will be gone, along with all their jobs. Get even some more, boys. I never did find a ghost on that cold October night, but I did find a job. So he goes to a skeleton. See, this is where it gets hard to describe. So he goes to a skeleton.
He goes to a skeleton.
I'm not here for treats, sir. I've come about the job. The job, eh? And then he brings him to a library, and he tells him, "Don't look at this evil book." And
did he look at the evil book?
Not the broom, the evil broom. And then the book starts saying, "Read me." So are you guys loving this yet?
This is like the best reading of a comic book I've ever seen in my life.
And his eye got haunted, and he's haunting his eye.
Wait, is that really what's happening?
Yeah, that's what's happening. His eye is haunted.
Okay.
And then he's yelling at him about the dishes.
You just skipped like a whole page.
And then it's over.
It's over at the end. Okay, the spookiest story of all.
Yes.
Is that there's a skeleton living inside of you.
No!
But that was an awesome dramatic reading. Good job.
Gert asks, is my old house literally eating my horror movies considered a spooky story? Yes. And the more horror movies it eats, the stronger it gets. Get out of there.
Ronkin is on.
Yes. Hi, Ronkin. Rowan says, so my 7th grade teacher once had one of those TV stands in her class, and it was an older TV, and she never had it plugged in. One day, it randomly turned on during class and made random noises.
I just got like jitter just down my spine, like from that story. That's creepy.
Thank you, Rowan. You successfully haunted us.
Yay! And the spookiest story award goes to you.
Swaggerton says, there was a thing I heard from Japan that when you look down and wash your hair, that there was a ghost watching down on you. Yes.
Really? I did that all the time in Japan. I never got a ghost.
You didn't get a ghost?
No.
I mean, you're not lucky.
It's like actually supposed to be a lucky ghost.
So we have horror stories. The skelly in the dark. I have actually okay. I have one from Kerberos, and then I also have some from Rowan.
Wait, do you have the same one that I have?
Is it
staying at the grandparents' house? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to read it?
No.
Okay.
You go for it.
My friend was staying at her grandparents' house that's near an old German concentration camp. She and her brother were sleeping in the same room that had 2 beds. They both woke up at different points in the night, and they saw a woman in 1940s clothing staring at the edge of their bed, staring at them. They asked their grandparents about it in the morning, and they said that there was a woman who tried to save people from the concentration camp and was caught trying to let children escape. It said that she died, and her spirit haunts the camp, protecting the children.
Aww, that's tragic, but also really kind of cool.
That is really cool.
It's sad though that they're like they haven't been able to move on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably some hauntings there.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Japanese ghost stories, and actually, If you're all good, I will share one or two with you because I have one.
Children.
I don't have permission to tell it, but I will do it first and then ask later. Okay, Rowan has one too.
Was this okay for me to have done? Oh, it wasn't. Okay, sorry. I didn't actually do it, I swear. So there's no evidence, delete stream.
Read that one.
Okay.
This is from Rowan. Hi,
Okay.
Fawn.
Hi. Also another horror story. When I'm home alone, for some reason, it always seems darker in my house, and my dog always stares off into space, and I don't know why. Last night I was making dinner when I heard my garage door open, but it was still closed, and I heard this weird knocking.
Ugh.
I thought it was my guinea pig, but he was sleeping. And then the knocking kept going, and I fell asleep on my couch for like 15 minutes, and when I woke up, my TV was on my Roku and not on cable, and it was storming bad.
Oh.
So the ghost came in, made knocking noises, and then watched your television.
It bothered your...
I mean, that's pretty spooky. That's pretty spooky.
It was a scary thing.
Yes.
Bothered them. Okay. Oh, Pat sent one. Recently I had a nightmare and wished I'd forgot. In this dream, one of my college classmates, who is very chill, suddenly became this cruel sadist. He first began talking like a madman, and then he started to beat my friend and I. My friend was beaten so much, she had blood coming out of her mouth. All of a sudden, I went black, and when I came to, I was swinging some sort of hard object onto my classmate's head. I kept swinging and swinging until I couldn't stop, and then I woke up.
That's creepy. That's like, wow. Because you blacked out into almost murdering some people.
Yeah,
dream.
That's a rough one. Also, Rowan mentioned Aokigahara, that suicide forest. That one is
that's pretty creepy because
it is.
Yeah, because people actually get like lured there and then they end up committing suicide or get lost and die.
Yes, don't go into the forest. Let me see if I can find this Japanese one.
Okay, while you're doing that, I got one from Alec of Asgard, who says, I can't join the stream due to my lack of Wi-Fi, but one time I lived on a graveyard and we kept having failures with electricity and water. During said time, I was going through having a ton of nightmares, and our neighbors kept telling us to leave the house because it was haunted. My mom got creeped out and moved, but not only did we moved countries. They moved out of the country.
So they moved out of the country. Wow.
Yeah. It was a coincidence, I guess, but it was funny. It's like, well, it's haunted. We're moving out of the country.
Swaggerton says, one time my friend came over to my house and there was a black lady figure in my mom's room staring at the window.
That's creepy.
Yeah, Pat, I've heard actually Aokigahara is like really pretty. Like it's just really quiet, which is kind of unsettling in a forest.
Yeah.
This is a story that wasn't really submitted for this. It was just a casual. There's popcorn under my desk.
Are you gonna eat it?
No. Okay, sorry. So this one, I was reading this Japanese document at school about club activities, and then somehow clear as day in English I read 2 girls were killed in this town, but that's still a secret. I was really confused, and then when I looked at that part again, it just said Japanese clubs must submit their music as soon as possible for performances, and I can't figure out how or where I saw the other line. It's really weird.
That is really freaky.
Yeah!
It's like mismemory, but also like, was it there? Or
was it
not there?
And
was
it's
it
like
an alternate reality, or was it
clear as day? Also, Merida wonders, why are there so many dark figures being creepy? And I do kind of feel like, this is where I get super nerd. I feel like if anything is using, so there's a theory that super nerd. There's a theory that
teach us, Keith. Mabel.
Stop making fun of me. There's a theory that in order to become a presence, it has to absorb like energy from the place that it shows up in. So a lot of times that's why it ends up being really incomplete or really like blurry almost, or really like not a lot happening, because and that's also why the theory is that it gets cold, because it's saying, or like electricity kind of falters because it's taking the energy from electric appliances and the temperature. It's absorbing heat to show up. That's it. That's all. That was my
That's
tangent.
a really good theory, though.
And Rowan sent me something.
Oh, sweet.
I actually might have to look through this. Oh, okay. Here's another one. Oh, okay, that's the one that you read.
Okay.
Rowan also sent more,
okay,
but we can. I'll look through these to make sure that, and if there's any super good ones. Getting technical now. Everyone's making fun of it now. I'm sorry. Now thinking about it, I've had many really.
But that's just a theory, a spoopy theory. Thanks for watching. I started watching film theory actually because of freaking Morty.
Guys, if anyone has been watching, my latest thing is BuzzFeed Supernatural.
I need to watch that.
It's really good.
I really need to watch that.
It's really stupid, but it's really good.
I've heard from you and a couple other people that it's really, really good though.
Yes, Rowan, I got your link. I'm gonna read some of those on and off because those look good. I got them.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell you. We could get the oldie but goodie from the last one. I don't know if anybody remembers it. The weird one with the old lady in Japan.
I don't even know if I remember that.
Okay.
Oh, what about Cheeto?
Yes, BuzzFeed Supernatural.
I forgot about Cheeto.
Cheeto hasn't messaged, so I think they're still.
All right.
Yes, BuzzFeed Supernatural. I'm trash. It's so good.
There's
a vulture. Is that the one by Catnip Packets, Kerberos? Because someone showed that to me, and I was really glad that they showed that to me because it's cute.
Japanese old lady?
No. This is one that's from our buddy in Japan.
Oh.
So
okay.
And I told this one last time, but it's a good one.
Okay. I'm excited because I don't remember, so it'll be like a surprise for me.
So my friend was walking with her friend, and they were walking home in Japan at night, and they were going to go to the friend's apartment to hang out, and they passed by an old lady. It's me, demons, you boy. Sorry. Anyways, yes. Oh, anyways, it's good. Okay. Good, Ron, we'll be here. We're gonna leave. Good luck on your assignment. And I do Kurosaki. Oh no, that's not what it's called.
Wait, what?
It's the snake mouth woman or the split mouth woman.
Oh,
yes, Rowan.
I know what you're talking about though.
Good luck. So we'll be here. Procrastination, scariest story of all.
It is. It's definitely Inktober is my procrastination right now. Yes. I'm so behind.
So they're walking home and they pass this area, and it's pretty. She lives in a pretty small town, so it's pretty abandoned at night. And they pass this part of town that's close to the apartment, and there's an old lady there, just kind of. Just standing there. So they pass it, and they don't really think a lot of it because it's just a random old lady, and she's in pajamas. So they keep walking, and then at the end of the street, they happen to turn around, and the old lady's a lot closer to them. But the rate that they were walking and the distance, that old lady really would have had to book it, and they didn't hear anything.
Oh, I remember this one. Actually. Yeah.
So they go to, they kind of are a little bit weirded out, but whatever, old lady. And so they go to the friend's apartment. They get there and they go inside, and about 15 minutes in, someone starts banging on the door, and it's kind of it's not super loud, but it's pretty loud. And in Japan, they have these little cameras on the door that you can see who's at the doorstep.
Oh, that's handy.
They turn it on, and it's the old lady, and she's just knocking on the door over and over and over again. And her head is down, so they really can't see her face. Mm-hmm. And I actually got a message while this was happening. This went on for half an hour, just knocking endlessly. Eventually, my friend ended up climbing out of the window, but and leaving, but the old lady never really left. She just kept knocking on the door. And also, Merida, never trust an old lady. Gur says the horror story for me at the moment is that Jack, Mark, and Ethan are all going on break at the same time.
You know what's funny about that is Jack was all I'm going on break, and then he started filming immediately when he came back, so there was no break in his thing, but everybody else actually went on break.
Are you pulling up Pat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read one of.
That's really creepy about the old lady, though. I know.
I would die because one of my least favorite. I'm very scared, and I don't know why. I don't really have any reason for it. I don't like the noise of knocking or like loud noises. I don't like bangs. This at night or even any time of the day like fills me with dread. I hate it so much. Like I don't know why, but
it's like when the I hate the branches like when they scrape against something.
Yes.
You just hear that like.
Yes, there's just like nothing good about a knock though. Like, there's nothing good. It means somebody's trying to bother you.
Did you see the cow clip though from Voltron?
No.
Pat just sent me a tweet that says there's a new Voltron clip out. I don't know if it was that one, but
oh no. It's a different type of spooky. I don't know what that means.
Is it the bunny one? Look at the bunny! It's so cute!
That is really cute.
I'm really behind on reading some of my tweets, so I don't know which one it was.
I'll read one. I don't know if this is good.
Is it the one with Tom?
I'm trusting Rowan. Okay. Now that I think about it, this reminds me of my old haunted house I used to live in. Also, thank you, Rowan. Thank you. Ring a doorbell. Don't knock. Yes.
But what if they don't have a doorbell?
You don't go visit them.
You just don't like... I usually call the person though.
You start singing outside the door.
You start singing.
Softly.
I think that's creepier though.
Ring around the rosy.
Oh, the one with Tom. Okay. Ring around the rosy. That's actually creepier. I'm sorry, because then you just like open the door and there's this like creepy person.
You just scratch on the door.
That's even worse. That's like a vampire would scratch like. Let me in. Let me in. To me, let me eat your flesh. Like what?
Demons, it's me, your boy.
Demons, it's me, your boy.
Okay, read the thing.
Well, it's just about Tom from Star like being chained up, and it says, "Well, looks like it's gonna be hot as hell."
Oh God, that's spooky.
Yeah, I'll read the other ones later. I like fell asleep really early last night.
Christian sent another scary story, so see if you got that one.
Okay,
I will check. Okay, I'm gonna read this one. A couple months ago, my friend's cousin bought a new cell phone. She's a single mother. After a long day. I sound like I read these really bad. By the way, she's a single mother. After a long day of work, she came home, placed her phone on the counter, and went to watch TV. Her son came to her and asked if he could play with her new phone. She told him not to call anyone or mess with text messages, and he agreed. At around 11:20, she was drowsy, so she decided to tuck her son in and go to bed. She walked to his room and saw that he wasn't there. She then ran over to her room to find him sleeping on the bed with the phone in his hand. Relieved, she picked the phone back up from his hand and looked at it. Browsing through it, she noticed only minor changes, like a new background, a new bathroom.
The boy bought a whole entire bathroom using her phone.
No. I'm taking auto pay off of this. But then she opened up her saved pictures. She began deleting the pictures he had taken until only one new picture remained. When she first saw it, it was her son sleeping on her bed. But the picture was taken by someone else above him, and it showed the left half of an elderly woman's face. Ugh.
Oh, that's creepy.
Haunted.
Oh, that's creepy. That's really creepy. Get the journal and like just smack the ghost with it.
Thank you, Ron. Wendy will come back.
This one cosplays Wendy.
Yes, one day.
So Christian sent one. It was a dark night and I was asleep, dreaming of random stuff. In this dream, I was in my room. No one was in with me. I went downstairs to check on my dog, but he was gone. Then I heard a voice saying, "You will pay, you will pay." I turned around, no sign of a person, but a dark figure saw me and tried to get me, but I ran from it. I went to someone for help until I saw a necklace with one-eyed pyramid. Wait, what?
Huh?
Pyramid? One eye? I grabbed it. I see myself. He said, "It's time to duel." The necklace glowed bright until I woke up.
Oh,
with the necklace on my neck.
God. Oh, my God. It's time to
I thought at first it was Gravity Falls, and then I forgot about the pyramid with the eye on it.
I'm gonna, there's one in the chat that's kind of good.
Okay.
My sister has a friend who works in a haunted place in Winchester, Indiana, and I can't remember what she said, but people leave blood rags for sacrifices that she has to clean up herself. That is a sure sign that maybe you have something interesting happening. Kerberos says, our garage door was open tonight. We always keep it closed, and there was a green light coming from it. I went to go get the ice cream from the freezer. There was a loud buzz that you couldn't hear. ... Cliffhanger.
Oh my gosh, cliffhanger.
Have you played Cuphead?
I've seen a little bit of just the beginning. Like I started watching one person play it. I think Jack started playing it, and then that's when I fell asleep. Not yesterday, but then I tried to watch John play it, and I ended up not falling asleep. I was getting ready as Dipper, and I wasn't paying attention to it.
I watched a little featurette on the art style, which was kind of cool. It's all hand drawn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's part 2. You could not hear the loud buzz outside or when the door was shut. I turned the light on and got the ice cream. When I put it back, the buzz was gone, and there was a red light instead of a green one. I think you just got abducted by aliens, Kerberos.
I mean, you should check to make sure that you're not missing any bodily organs.
Or you have new ones. Anyways.
I mean, if you have any new ones, you might want to get them checked.
Swaggerton says, a friend told me a story about 3 girls, only this one girl, and she died in the sewers. And when I got home, I took a shower, and I tried to move my shower cap, but it moved by itself. What?
That's creepy.
Swaggerton?
Wait,
are
what?
you okay?
I think we should use this gun on that.
I haven't watched it yet.
This kills people.
That's a gun. It kills.
It actually does kill people. That's it.
Oh.
There's only one setting.
Just kill?
Yeah, it's a kill. There's no stun. There's just kill.
Good. Excellent.
There's a portal gun. I want to make the portal gun.
Pat was trying to watch chapter 3 of Bendy and the Ink Machine, but Alice was too scary.
I haven't gotten into that. I try watching it. Every single time I watch it, I zone out.
The first part's very repetitive.
Yeah, I try to watch it from the beginning, and that's probably why.
Haunted ice cream, y'all. Yes, it's the best flavor.
Wait,
haunted.
I love haunted ice cream flavor. It's like there's little haunted houses like in there, and there's little like crosses and stuff like that.
Yes.
No, I'm just making this up.
I want it now. Please.
I feel like there should be.
You really got my hopes up for
It would be neat if like you open the ice cream box and there's just like a haunted house inside.
I like it. There's no ice cream, just a haunted house.
Yeah.
Rowan recommends the Whispers. That just sounds spooky. Hang on.
Wait. There are 12 stories in the link I sent.
The Whispers.
The Whispers. I'm actually kind of.
Well, it's got like scary images.
It feels like a little spoopy.
I got there. Merida just sent us one, and so did Law 2K. We can read Merida's. Okay.
How was mine so delayed? I just now got Merida's. So weird. That's spoopy.
What, the delay? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll tell. You want to do Merida's?
Sure.
Okay.
You want me to do it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Do the thing.
Oh wait. Did you already read this certain house one, or did you this one or that one?
Can't see with all the cracks in your screen. Also, no, I haven't played Dream Daddy, but I've watched a lot of playthroughs, and I love it slightly. It's goofy. I don't know how to use your phone.
This last one, right?
Yes, that's new. Okay.
Okay. Whoops.
I
gave it a thumbs up on accident.
In Pokemon. That is scary.
2 nights ago, my mom apparently heard me screaming for help. She almost ran out to help me, but something felt wrong. She waited to see if I would call out again or come to her room. The screaming stopped. She asked me about it this morning. So I'm assuming that it wasn't you actually screaming. That's creepy. That's like, can you imagine like a doppelganger that's trying to lure you into like its clutches by pretending to be like a loved one or something like that?
They do trick you. Yes, we watched Yu-Gi-Oh!
I have heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! I have not watched it.
You never watched Yu-Gi-Oh?
Not really.
What?
Okay, you know what's really actually spooky is
that
the
cherry soda? Yeah, that's a little creepy.
I'm gonna not drink the rest of that. I was reaching for it.
Meredith's like, definitely not me. I'm gonna read this The Whispers.
Okay, read The Whispers.
Also, Meredith, I think you're haunted.
I'm pretty sure that you might be. I feel like we should need to go to her house.
You need some help? I got some salt. I got some little pieces of grass we can burn. I got
a Fenton thermos.
Yes.
I'll bring it.
We have all of everything covered.
We have a taser gun.
It's
a laser gun. It just kills people. It doesn't tase.
A briefcase that literally says haunted kit.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yes.
I approve.
This is a story I do not often tell. I'll read this dramatically. This is a story I do not often tell. I promise sincerely that this has scarred me for life. And although I have looked into psychological explanations for what I have heard and natural explanations for what occurred, they remain unsatisfactory. When I was a child, I was scared of the dark. I swore to my mother I heard voices in it. It was not evil, but they were not familiar, and so they scared me. It was not uncommon in the middle of the night for me to wake up and hear whispers, as I would call them, when asking my mom. She figured they were just bumps in the night, and typical kids' nightmare material. I don't know why I'm suddenly turning British.
I was wondering that, actually. I was like, are you getting possessed by whatever ghost is in the story?
Hello, everyone. My name is Colonel Mustard. I tried often to explain to her that it was more than that they sounded different from what
Sorry.
the way people's voices do. On some nights, I would get so scared from these whispers that I would sleep in my mom's bed with her. It was an added bonus that the bathroom was directly outside her bedroom door for my late night tinkles. Tinkles.
Late night tinkles.
I should add at this point that when walking out into the hall to go to the bathroom, you look directly down the stairs that would lead. This is house layout thingies. All right. On one such night around Christmas, I awoke and felt the need to tinkle. They didn't say that. I walked out from the door and distinctly heard the phrase, "Look," and to my astonishment, a red light, almost like a spotlight, was cast upon the wall at the very bottom of the stairs. The light had no other source. It was by itself, and I was transfixed by it.
Did they tinkle?
I tinkled myself. Being a little kid and it being only a few days from Christmas, I knew what this light was. It was Santa. How else could he get into my house to know I was being a good boy? I was so excited I began walking down the stairs to greet him, picking up my pace after the second step as it began to creep off the wall and fade into the darkness of my living room. That's when I heard him. A very strong, masculine voice, different from the first. Not at all like my father's, not to say he isn't masculine, it's just different. It said, "Stop right now. Go up those stairs." I listened, turned around. What happened next, I am not sure I would believe if someone had told me the same story. Am I reaching crazy old man levels yet?
Yes.
After reaching the top of the stairs, I heard a very loud crash that sent me running back to my mother's bed, where I jumped straight under the covers and stayed there the whole night. When we woke the next morning, the poinsettia lights, little Christmas flower lights that glowed red, my mother had put on the railing down the stairs, were pulled straight down to the bottom of the stairs, some broken from what seemed like a forceful tear, lying in a single pile. The dry sink in my living room had fallen from the wall. My mother couldn't explain it. My father was worried we had been the victims of a home invasion. My sister was crying. There was nothing missing. Nobody had broken in. There did not seem to be any reason this had happened. And then I saw it, and I kept quiet about it because I was so afraid I could not force words out of my mouth.
And I tingled myself.
And I tingled. There on the wooden edge of the wooden dry sink were 3 indentations where the finish on the wood had been worn, almost as if in a forceful grip. Something down there had grabbed it and thrown it down. That's what the bang was. After that day, I never heard a single voice again. I do not like to imagine what was waiting downstairs for me that night, if anything at all. But I can tell you that the reality was that something had physically acted upon 2 things in my house. After this, I never heard another whisper again.
I never tinkled again.
I never tinkled again. Okay.
I'm sorry. That part was funny.
So, Christian B says, I want the Millennium Puzzle so bad. Me too.
That would be awesome.
I could get possessed by a pharaoh any day.
I do remember the last year when people were going around dressed as clowns, but did they actually kill anybody? I don't think they actually killed anyone.
I think one guy might have or stabbed someone.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that was horrible. I don't think
they actually killed anybody, but...
Swaggerton has seen a Slender Man who they think might have been a prank, but they're not sure. It was late at night, just standing under a lamppost. That's horrifying.
Maybe the next year's trend, this year's trend can be Slenderman.
Yes. Well, I think there were 2 girls that killed for Slenderman.
Yes.
There were 2 clown sightings in my area last year, and I was absolutely terrified because of a bad case of coulrophobia.
Then don't see the movie It.
Yes. Well, they keep seeing Pat keeps seeing the ads.
Oh, yeah. I think I mentioned it last time, and Pat was freaking out. I'm sorry. I'll stop clowning around.
That was horrible.
I'm sorry.
Rowan, these are good. Law 2K sent one.
Oh, Law 2K sent a little spoopy ice cream.
Oh, it's cute.
It's adorable.
I love it. It went away.
Yeah.
This isn't a horror story, but it's pretty funny. When I was 10, I was sitting at the bottom of the steps by the front door, and a guy came down, and he knew he was going to put junk mail through, so when he pushed it through, I pushed it back out, and he choked on a cigarette and ran. I think he nearly fell over. I guess I could be the ghost in that story. We didn't get any junk mail for like 6 months. Good idea, Law.
I need to try this. It sounds awesome.
I don't have a mail slot, but I could sure scare someone.
I wish I had a mail slot, man. That would be great. Instead of like animal time, you know, where like the dog would like pick the mail and stuff like that, and instead like the dog pushes it back out and like scares. Just train your dog to do it for you, so it's even spookier.
I'm impressed that they didn't send any. I've got the images accompanying this article are horrifying, by the way, and I hope that you all appreciate the sacrifice I'm making looking through it. Thank you, Rowan.
Pat says, I don't know if I should be mad or proud. Either way. Thank you, Pat.
It was bad. It was a bad one.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It was funny.
No one liked it.
It was funny. Get it? It was.
No, I refuse. I haven't seen it yet, and I really want to.
Me too.
But I know it'll probably be pretty scary. I've already seen gifs from it, and I'm like, what are people watching?
The clown looks terrifying.
Yeah, especially when he's dancing. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm not afraid of clowns, but I don't particularly like them.
I understand the fear of clowns. Like, I know it's like a legitimate fear.
Oh, Kurvos is hyping up something. We'll dramatically read that.
Yes.
I could tell. I guess I could tell. I feel like I've told mine before, but maybe not all of them. I just can't remember which ones I haven't told. So I'll just tell all of them. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be here for the next 6 hours listening to mildly interesting things that have happened.
I have a funny one. It's not really spooky, but yeah. But wait, you tell one of yours and then I'll tell it.
Okay. Dude, there is a Merida hates it. There's a really good manga called Fuan no Tane. I highly recommend it. Mm-hmm. It's probably one of the scariest things I've read just because it's so normal. Mm-hmm. But I guess I can talk about the one with when I was moving. Okay, so I lived in an apartment for about half a year, an apartment in Ohio. I moved up there, and then I left that apartment. And when I moved there, I noticed like sometimes, and I kind of just blamed this on the apartment, like maybe there were like neighbors or something, that I would hear like bumps on the wall, which again, it was a 2-story. Mm-hmm. I owned both floors, so like it could have been neighbors next to me. Mm-hmm. And I would hear noises when I was upstairs from the kitchen downstairs, like watery noises, almost like little like water noises, and I was like, oh, it's just like the fridge or something. Right. And one night I went down there to I was like, it's leaking or something, and then I noticed there was like it kind of looked like footprints, like watery footprints, but it wasn't like quite enough, but it was spaced very strangely, and there was and I kind of was like, oh, is this a leak? And I couldn't find any leaks, so I kind of just ignored it, and they dried up. And then so I would have the random noises, and I remember one night I was on Skype with someone, and suddenly the noise of and I don't know if you know, but front doors are kind of sealed, and they kind of make a weird noise when they when someone goes to open it, they kind of make a weird noise. I heard that, and I kind of whipped around, and I remember I was there's somebody at my door or something, but it's late at night. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't about to answer it. First of all, no. Second of all, no. And so I kind of looked out the people, and I didn't see anything. But I remember the next morning I opened my door, and there was this pile of leaves there. And I'm like, cool, there's teenagers or something that's happening. So then I finally ended up leaving that apartment, and I kept, I kept kind of finding stuff like that, little piles of leaves. One time I found a dead bird, which was kind of horrible. And I was like, it's a cat. My cat's not outdoors, so he was indoors. So I finally go to leave, and I took my cat to the new apartment before I left, and I was doing my final check of the apartment, and I was like, okay, it's all done. So it's all dark, and I finished at night. And I was about to leave, and I remember just kind of I was at the door, and my hand was on the doorknob to leave for the last time, and I heard my cat meow. He wasn't
What?
there. He was in the new apartment, and I just remember, and I heard it from up the stairs. Like the stairs were all black at the top, but if this noise would have come like right from if he was sitting on the top stairs, like he used to do when we lived there. And I just remember I didn't turn around. I just kind of like, and I was like, that was definitely Booty's meow. And I just kind of was like, no, it's trying to get me to go upstairs for whatever reason, so I left. But it was like
that's creepy.
Very weird.
Yeah, because it's kind of like trying to lure you. It's another like doppelganger type situation.
Yeah, like it was trying to like be my cat, so I would go back up there one last time or something.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Very weird, and it was kind of a bizarre. Logic needs help for Inktober. Ideas for the Crooked Man.
The crooked man.
Crooked Man. The Crooked Man lived on a crooked lane, and he did a crooked thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
I forget how that goes.
It's like kind of like a little story.
You could watch The Conjuring 2. I believe he makes an appearance in that. Pat says the Joker, Ronald McDonald are fine, but when I see a cloud, I just want to punch it. Curvero says, our school has been a lot of things over the years. It was a hospital in both world wars and has been a host to many ghost stories. The oldest of the buildings is the top room that's 3 stories up. I had my geography class up there last week, and I was the last one out, so I had to turn the lights off. Everyone else had left the building at this point. When I was walking down the stairs, I felt something on my back. I took off my backpack and turned around. Nothing there. I kept walking. The door at the top of the stairs slammed shut, even though I just shut it.
Oh, that's creepy.
I ran down the stairs, and when I got to the bottom, I looked back up to the top. There was an army soldier saluting at the top. I freaked out and ran out of there. I hate that room. The end.
The end. That's spoopy. So my little story was, so we were at Hollow Scream.
Yeah.
I don't think you were with me. I think it was when I went with Chrissy. Little my friend. Anyway, so we were walking around, and I was kind of joking, like, because all night long, nothing had spooked me. Like, I had just been laughing the whole time when we were in haunted houses and things, and I was like, man, and we were talking about how there's nothing in the area because we were in this, like, little dark area that kind of looped around.
Yeah.
And there's, like, no scare zone or anything there. So I'm like, this would be a great area for a scare zone. Like, I'm surprised I don't have anybody hiding here. So we're walking and kind of go around a corner, and like just then something comes out of the left side, and I like screams bloody murder because it like came out from like right there, and it was an employee, and he screamed too.
Oh my god!
Because he came from backstage. So it was actually kind of funny. So it's like not meant to be a scare, but I ended up scaring him because he didn't expect me to be there, and I didn't expect him to come out. So
we went to Hollow Scream, and one of the guys that came out almost hit my brother. Like the guys who like swing forward on that little swing thing.
Yeah.
My brother was walking like, well, I don't think they expected anyone to be walking there, and he went and he literally almost slammed into my brother.
Holy crap.
He had been walking like a half a foot over, maybe.
That sucks.
My brother's like, yeah, you almost got me. Have we watched the Babadook?
No, I haven't. I know it's an older horror movie, isn't it? It
came out like a couple years ago. I really want to. It looks really good, but I have a really stupid problem with if animals get hurt. I literally check that like does the dog die site for every movie.
Yeah.
And I heard that and I can't.
Oh no! I don't want it.
I can't watch anything. Like literally, if there's an animal on screen, I get so concerned that it's gonna die. I literally I can't even enjoy the movie. So like, I really want to watch The Babadook because I heard it's like one of the best recent horror movies, but I can't. The poor doggy. I can't. I can't do it.
Sad.
I love the monster design though. It's terrifying. It's really creepy.
Yeah, it's really like odd looking.
And I like psychological horror, but like I'm just like a total baby about little animals. My cousin claims he saw a skunk ape once. Tell me more.
I want to know more. I yelled at the screen when I watched the Babadook. Oh no! So it's like actually a part of it. So that's. I didn't know there was a site though that you could check these things.
Merida, there is a. If you and Merida want to know, there's a site called Hi, Alicia. There's a site called Does the Dog Die? And that's what I check because I'm a total baby about animals.
I'm gonna have to check this now.
I wish they would just release it without the part with the animals. Okay, so Gur sent a poem about the Crooked Man.
Ooh, okay. So
it's
now
pretty long.
Oh wow.
Actually, okay, no, it's not. No, it's not. There was a crooked man who walked a crooked mile, and he found a crooked sixpence across a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat who caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a crooked little house. And then, spoilers, it's a sad story. And then he haunts you.
He wants you.
If you like the Crooked Man, Gur, you gotta watch The Conjuring 2. It's kind of a weird movie. It's not that great, but I mean, it's got it in there. Wait, I don't know. A note says, "Oh, is a Crooked Man an urban legend?"
I thought it was an old, old thing, like an old. Oh, that if it said out loud, it summons him or something.
Oh, whoops! Said a lot. Avoid. I'll have to look into that.
Whoops. Well, we didn't read the whole thing, so we're probably okay. Okay.
Whoops.
That one Luffy cosplay guy has a creepy story.
Okay.
So one night I was asleep and I was having a really strange dream, or like a series of really weird dreams. At first, I was having a dream about me just walking around my college campus, and it looked fairly normal. Then the sky suddenly darkened and it started to rain, and I was teleported to somewhere else. I was by some truck driver who was just driving through the road, and I asked him who he was, and he didn't what? He didn't answer. I asked a second time, and he still didn't give me an answer. Then I was teleported, and it ends there. He's still typing. Sorry.
What?
He's still typing.
Oh, okay. We need more.
Suspense.
I saw a dead squirrel when I was walking home with a friend. I could tell the squirrel was ran over because it got. Oh, okay. That is scary. Squirrels dying is tricky. But you know what, though? I'm afraid of the squirrels at my work because they're aggressive.
That's sad, though.
They jump at me.
They jump at you. Maybe
they hide and they jump at me.
Maybe they just want some cheese. Have you ever tried giving them some cheese? They'll be fine after that.
I think they've had enough cheese.
Really?
College.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They had so much cheese. Thank you, Gur, for letting us know that if you say it out loud, we have summoned it. Excellent. That is good.
Pat's right about the scary godmother. I knew how bad that CGI was. It was bad when it came out. It was terrible when it came out.
Hey, madness.
Hey, madness. It was like the worst CGI ever, even back then when it came out. Did you ever watch the
I've never seen that. No.
Don't watch it. It's crap.
Bad.
It was terrible. It was so bad.
Oh, you've got something on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Sliding up in your DMs.
So the story with the Yu-Gi-Oh necklace. So once I woke up with the necklace, I went downstairs to the bathroom to wash my face. I thought to myself, was it a dream? Was it a vision? I kept thinking about it until my reflection talked to me and said it was both. I looked at it and asked, who are you? What do you want? It told me, I am a 500-year-old pharaoh from ancient Egypt, and I've chosen you to help me. I wondered if he meant some weird spell. Help with what? I asked. You will know as you'll open the door, he said, as the pharaoh vanished from the mirror. As I opened the door, a deck box of cards was on the floor. I picked them up and felt this was my destiny. Thus the journey begins.
This is how Yu-Gi-Oh starts.
Yeah!
My scariest story is my A-push homework. It's 15 essay questions. So it will take me another 4 hours to do. And
15 questions are going to take 4 hours?
And an essay. Deadpool, what is this? It's the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's beautiful.
It pretty much was. I don't think that it counts as a haunted or scary
story.
No,
because Yu-Gi-Oh! is a story about friendship.
Is it? I thought people actually died in that.
They do.
They do die.
It's a story about friendship. People die.
Okay. That makes me concerned.
I don't know. Do we have... Okay, let me see if we have...
I could read a story from the journal.
Ooh.
Yay.
You do.
Okay. Let me find a good one.
And while you're doing that, Merida's got another one.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, wait. No, that's the one you read. I just suck. Okay. Yugi did kill people in season 0. See?
Oh, wait. There's a thing on Mothman.
There's a thing on Mothman. Who said that Mothman was the scariest one?
Yeah. This urban legend of the Pacific Northwest is more than a myth. It has been drawn to the bug zapper in my backyard multiple times, making high clicking sounds and feeding on stray dogs and hobos. This 10-foot humanoid is terrifying, but gets easily trapped behind screen doors. Do not touch! Dissolves into 100 fluttering moths on contact, believed to start out as a caterpillar man, but this has not ever been observed yet. Seen hovering by lampposts and stoplights.
That is technically Mothman.
It is a Mothman.
That was a story from the journal.
Yes.
Mothman, my boy. Halloween last year, me and my friends took a shortcut along the mini golf course. It was a foggy, pitch black. It was foggy and pitch black, and we had one torch. I kept feeling something was behind me. No one else felt it.
That's spoopy.
I'm so we should have dressed as Dim and Gaz. Yes.
Oh man, but I can't get the hair thing that Dib has.
We could figure it out.
Yeah, we'll have to actually, you know what? We should invite Rose as
yes,
Dim. That'd be great.
So good.
Wait, I might have another spooky story, a longer one. There's different kinds of ghosts.
Ghosts?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you guys got a ghost, you know how to get rid of it? You bribe it with money.
Yes.
Ghosts love treasure.
They love treasure. I thought that was pirates.
Ghosts and pirates and ghost pirates.
Ghost
and
pirates.
Pirate ghosts.
Okay.
Come on, girl.
I'm trying. You were supposed to distract while I found one. Distract them. Distract them more.
I'm dancing. Who
Uh,
are you gonna call? Someone else? I need to rewatch the Ghostbusters.
I want to see the new one. I still haven't seen it.
It's funny. I kind of died. I wasn't expecting it to be quite that funny. Yes, do call the Ghostbusters. They are qualified. Absolutely. Totally qualified.
Okay.
Have you seen the Halloween special of Camp Camp?
I have. It was great. Yeah, what happened to Cheeto? Did Cheeto ever come back?
Cheeto left us cold.
I thought that maybe they would come back and maybe be Bill Cipher or something.
Never.
That'd be great.
My sister told me a story of how my sister and one friend were talking. It was nighttime and we were having a sleepover. I got up from my bed and when I was sleepwalking to the TV and I stood there. Part 1.
Okay, I found the island head beast.
Ooh.
So there's a creature beneath the island.
Okay.
There's this giant tooth.
Oh my.
So get another startling discovery at the lake. One of these boulders was in fact an enormous human-like tooth.
Ooh.
There was evidence of nerve tissue on the root, plus crushed mollusks, fish bones, and a broken wristwatch at the crown. My assistant used a chisel and some dental floss to break free a few pieces as I puzzled over a theory. In my past observations, I have noticed that one of the lake's islands seems to be a different location every morning. My conclusion is that this island is some kind of living creature and the owner of the tooth. Could it be that this serene mountain lake contains a genuine submerged Lovecraftian horror? I will have to return to investigate at a later date. That's it.
What are those things?
What things? This? Those are the geodites.
Oh.
These creatures resemble a living geodis. They make a high-pitched chirping and humming sounds and amble about on clinking crystal legs. When I picked one up, it sang a baby-pitched little song, attracting several more of these creatures again, inexplicably dancing about.
Also, Gur says the Crooked Man in Conjuring 2 was not animated, which is kind of impressive because he looks like he is not real.
Wait, what?
It's a real actor?
What? That's creepy.
Also, how do you guys feel about Alex Hirsch's failed project, Batman and Gravity Falls?
I heard about that. It was supposed to be like a comic book crossover or something. I think Deadpool told me about it, actually.
That sounds like it. Did it make sense?
I don't know. I feel like it probably wouldn't.
Yeah. And the director said so. My friend told my sister I was sleepwalking, and my sister thought I was turning off the TV, but we still don't know. And so while I was sending for the TV, I walked back to bed and slept. Sleepwalking gets a little weird because you never know what's happening.
Yeah, because it like, you don't know for sure if you're like in the middle of a dream or if you're actually sleepwalking. It's
right.
Spooky.
Also, spooky story. Where's my cat?
Booty, where'd you go? I think he went that way.
He left us. Anyways, I like the small crossover between Rick and Morty and Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that's why I brought the little laser gun. You know that kills. I'm gonna
I missed ya.
Abel, I'm gonna tell you that you shouldn't use this thing.
Yes, Kuro is knee deep in Rick and Morty right now.
Yeah,
so,
and it's mostly because I'm just fascinated by the fact that they were supposed to cross over, but probably never will, like officially. It's just little Easter eggs and stuff now.
I love stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
I know. There's actually like some things that sneak in. So Luffy sent the rest of the story about the teleported. Okay, so remember they were with the truck driver, and then they got teleported into an elevator. Then there were numbers all, and there were numbers that were all replaced with random gibberish, and I was able to actually make some of them out. I saw the word "there, play, damn, one, cause, ladybug, peace, what?" There was also some words written in Korean, and also the whole elevator was a mess. There were flyers and words written all over the walls and floors. In fact, this place actually reminds me of my childhood apartment in South Korea. Now here's a funny thing I saw on the walls. I saw some weird gibberish on the walls that read,
Churros coffee?
yeah, it sounds like your account name. Yes, it sounds weird, but I don't think it has anything to do with you because the walls are just a mess. So, and the elevator starts moving, and the next thing you know, the elevator door is opening to let me out, and as soon as it does, I hear something drop in the room. My command strip fell, and it was somehow on my arm. You see, the command strip is the support for one of my One Piece flags in my room, and there's no way it could have landed on my arm because my bed and the flag location is far from each other.
So it got flung at them.
Yeah, it like there's the flag where it. That's creepy.
That's like tangible.
It like jumped out at them.
Clearly, the Mabel is the most trusted old lazy. Story.
I don't think that that's the case. I mean, I think I'm the most trusted. You can keep your grappling gun. I've got this. Oops.
I also hearts. But it's apparently Wendy's mom has ties to Gotham City and Arkham Asylum.
It sounds like a weird fan fiction, honestly. It's like one of those things where you'd be like,
yeah,
like how likely is it that?
Yeah, it is a little. It's a little random.
Yeah.
So just a little bit random. So let's see if we. Oh, I could. Rowan still has stories.
Ooh.
Rowan sent this. Now I haven't quality assured any of these, so they might be awkward.
It is the huffing post, so
I'm gonna read this Ghost Bro and just
Ghost Bro.
I like the title.
I want to make friends with a Ghost Bro. It sounds like fun.
So my house is built in 1904. It is a single-family home, wood frame setting on a concrete block foundation. I have been living here for about 12 years. Of all the weird things that my siblings and me have seen or heard in this house, this one event is my favorite. Oh, okay, that's a good start. This happened to my brother. About 10 years ago, my brother and his best friends had started a garage band playing mostly Spanish rock, alternative music, but in Spanish. His friends could only get together on Sunday afternoons. They would practice into the early evening, and they would usually call it quits by 8 p.m. This was the time I usually showed up and went to bed because I worked the graveyard shift. This happened in the late fall, so the days were getting shorter. They had just finished a long session when the decision to head to someone else's house came about. My brother handed his car keys to his buddy so they could load up the equipment. Everyone had filed out of the basement, but the tricky part was that they needed to walk all the way back up to the back of the basement, up the back stairs, through the kitchen doorway, down the long house. Everyone was outside sitting in my brother's truck waiting for him. My brother was walking up the back stairs when he remembered he had left his pancakes in a to-go container sitting. I'm the pancakes.
Not the pancakes.
Tag yourself. I'm the pancakes. In a to-go container sitting on a speaker in the basement. I like pancakes. He made the decision to go back. Now the basement is not clean with full sight lines, and there have been partitions made, and the boiler and the main, everything was a mess. So after my brother walks back, he's about to retrieve his food container. with the pancakes, went out of the corner of his eye. He sees it. It is a shadowy figure right at his peripheral vision. This feeling of dread and uneasiness washed over my brothers. We had been taught that if you are in the presence of a spirit or ghost and you felt a bad vibe, say a quick prayer or to cuss at it. Because
Screw
those
you,
are the two
ghost.
things. Those are the same thing. Cuss at it. My brother chose the latter. He basically told it to everyone. Profanity alert here, just in case we have any small children. Hey, fuck you. I don't have time for this shit. My
That's
brother.
the most I've ever heard you cuss.
You haven't seen me driving. My brother started to walk up the back of the basement and briskly up the stairs, closing doors and turning off lights as he was walking out. The last light switch was on the opposite side of the front door. Luckily, the door was open, and the light from the street lamp was flooding the living room with its amber light. My brother said he felt something in his back, but at no point did he turn around. As he flicked the last switch, the living room went dark, as did the rest of the house. As he stepped out, he pulled on the door, still holding his pancakes in one hand. He walked towards the front gate, and he kind of smiled and thought over things in his head as he approached the car. And then when he got into the driver's side of the truck, one of his friends asked, "Hey, what about your brother? Isn't he coming with us?" My brother answered, "What do you mean? He went to work early tonight. He's already gone. Do you see his car anywhere?" The next question they asked was, "So then who was walking behind you when you were leaving the house?"
Oh, creepy.
Also,
Creepy.
Deadpool, cursing, and praying are totally the same thing. Just
So totally synonymous with
one thing is said a lot softer than the other. Actually, not true.
I mean, you can pray loudly.
And I just
You
want
can cuss softly.
I want to bring to everyone's attention that we haven't had any technical difficulties, which we normally do when we're talking about ghosts. So that's kind of cool. Yes.
No technical difficulties.
Yes.
Just getting here was a technical difficulty.
Deadpool. No, they're not. Rowan, we just told a couple more stories, and what else did we do? Oh, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. A lot. We had glitter everywhere. What?
So the clip that flew was that one.
Ooh, that is that's like a command strip. My school was haunted though. An old art teacher actually talked to the ghost children in the basement. Has anyone actually talked to a ghost, by the way? Anyone?
Just in my dreams.
Okay, I've talked to ghosts in my dreams too, so that's not too weird.
So back when I was like little, my mom and grandma were friends with actually my grandma was friends with this lady. We used to go over to her house all the time, and her husband at the time was kind of ill. So when he passed away and everything, I had a dream where he came and visited me and told me everything was all right and gave me a lollipop. And he used to give me candy and stuff like all the time. So he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm going to heaven after this. You won't see me." But he like gave me all kinds of like pep talk about it, because it's the first time like anybody in my family had died, or like that I knew had died. So he wasn't actually related, but still. And it was kind of weird because my mom had a dream that he came and visited her the same night, because we compared notes, and she had a different experience with what he told her. But
was it like prophetic?
Nah, I don't remember what her dream was. It was still like, it was kind of weird because he was like in a small room with like just a chair and him.
That is kind of weird. Swaggertons talked to a ghost during a present. Bye, Kerberos.
Bye.
Have fun. Good luck at school. I think I've had dreams where I talked to ghosts, but I've heard a ghost talking, which was kind of weird.
That's freaky.
But not like, I've had a couple of the things Merida's had where like it sounds like someone that you know is not there doing the thing. And I've also had like ghost talk dream kind of thing, like where I'm not really asleep, but then I don't know if that's sleep paralysis, but it wasn't, because I wasn't really sleep paralysis. I know what that feels like. It is totally different.
But you heard something like while you were about to fall asleep?
Yeah.
Like kind of in that in-between state?
Yeah, one time I remember I was going to sleep and I heard like, it was actually quite a lot of people that I heard, and they sounded like they were in my room, and they were like, I was going to sleep, and I remember specifically they were like, "Uh-oh, she's fading," and I was like, "Should I not go to sleep?" And then I went to sleep anyways.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It was weird because it was like about what was happening. Oh, Deadpool, I have a Ouija board. It's old though.
I'm concerned.
Yeah, not in here.
Okay.
It's my mom. It's my mom's.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
my
that's
family
good.
heirloom.
We're safe. We're safe.
We've,
It's okay, Chunk. We're okay.
We've used it before. You've seen it before too.
I had another spooky kind of like semi-spooky story, but it wasn't anything to do with like I was on drugs, but not really on drugs. They were removing a tooth.
Oh, that was okay. Yes.
Yeah, and they went in to remove the tooth, but they gave me like that gas
yes.
thing beforehand, and the whole dream kind of got like tripped out. Like they were playing some kind of kids show on like Nickelodeon or something, and everything like warped and got long and kind of weird. And then like the dentist,
David at the dentist.
Yeah, the dentist's fingers went like super duper long and pointy.
Ugh.
And then they were like talking to me, but I could hear it, but because everything looked weird, and then the whole like thing tilted. It was kind of bizarre.
That's those drugs are strong.
Yeah,
the dentist stuff, like ooh.
I'd rather be like knocked out completely and not have any kind of dreams, but this was like that gas that just kind of makes you loopy.
Oh, I had the stuff that knocks you out, but then when you wake up, you're weird. And I remember like the dentist was like, "You can't walk," and I was like, "I'm gonna walk," and I got up and just immediately fell on the ground.
The dentist is right.
What kind of? I did have Spigerton. Ghosts that trick you by using your family's voice. They're weird, and I don't trust them. Those are the worst kind. What kind of family hand-me-down is that? Well, my family. I used a Ouija board at my friend's birthday party. It was my friend's, though, and the ghosts were nice. I think a Ouija board is literally just a medium. Like, I don't think it's inherently the board is, but it does.
No, the board's not bad, but the actual like inviting the ghosts.
And you gotta close the gate.
Yeah, most people don't know to close it. They just get freaked out and then they stop,
or they get bored and they just leave it there. And that's how you know what? That's how you get ghosts. You want ghosts? That's how you get ghosts.
That's how you get ghosts.
But no, I don't think we even got anything interesting ever on it because we're pretty ghostly hygienic.
That's good.
We have a lot of good ghost hygiene.
Good ghost hygiene. I'm gonna see if anybody sent another one.
I don't think I've gotten any.
Yeah, I think
Rowan is terrified of Ouija boards.
Although Pat did send this commercialized nightmare Nevada's Clown Motel.
Oh gosh, why would you do that?
And it's in their state, and it's terrifying looking.
Why?
Like, even for myself, and I'm not afraid of clowns, this looks really terrifying.
Why?
It's on the edge of the desert, decorated with 1,000 clowns. That's really messed up. And now there's an ad, and I can't. Oh, there we go. Conveniently located next to an abandoned graveyard, by the way. Yeah, this is.
That's how you get ghosts too. You build something next to
look at this. This is creepy looking.
That is horrifying. Yeah. I'm not even afraid of clowns. My brother, Merida, you're not allowed to have a Ouija board because the last thing that, you don't need any more ghosts. I will read another one of the Huffington things. Bye, Swaggerton. Bye. I will say, I do like that video where the guy is reading Yahoo Answers. Have you seen that?
Which one?
The Ouija board.
The Ouija board?
I'll send that to you sometime.
Okay, yeah, you need to.
It's a compilation video of all of the like ways to mispronounce like Ouija because it's Yahoo Answers and none of them can spell it. So they're like, Ouija board, Ouija board.
Oh my gosh,
I love it.
That's terrible. I just got an ad. I don't want the ad. I want the freaking website because there's more information about the Clown Motel.
Yeah, we need to. Okay, so guys, if we the Luigi board. You sent a story about a bride. Also, if you guys, if we make a reservation at the Clown Motel, will you watch it or stream from there?
No.
What?
No, I'm not going to the Clown Motel. That looks terrifying. It's in Nevada. How are we going to get to Nevada?
Hands up! How many people would watch two random people go into a clown motel in Nebraska? Nevada, and.
I mean, if they pay for us to go, I'll go.
Let's read Meredith's story.
Okay.
Okay. I went to the kitchen late at night for a snack. Suddenly, this woman wearing a wedding dress comes up to me. She doesn't talk, only smiles at me. I figured she might be a nice spirit, so I said hi to her. She opens her mouth and lets out a blood-curdling scream. I fell to the floor trying to get away. Then I yell at her for being a jerk. She smiles and walks away. I almost dropped my snack.
Almost. I would have dropped my snack.
That's scary.
Yeah, the Clown Motel is definitely assuming.
See, look, all of these hands, at least 2 people have raised their hands. At least two.
2 people want us to spend all of our money getting to Nevada.
And Rowan says donating $10.
Okay.
To get us to Nevada.
We'll start a GoFundMe.
Nevada is haunted app. I literally live next to a near closed down prison that's apparently a portal to hell in a mining town with a bunch of dead prostitutes and miners. Well, that sounds gorgeous.
This said something about it's next to like a local miner like thing. So, it's a cemetery that holds remains of local miners. The dusty little lodging is just a fan of merriment, they swear. Catering to bikers, truckers, and other long-haul travelers that find themselves off the beaten path, the Clown Motel is a final port of call before yet another stretch of unbroken Nevada desert. So, like, you're almost kind of, like, stuck going there if you're going, like, a long distance.
That's true. So we have to go.
No, we're not driving to Nevada.
Double hands up. That's at least 4 people.
No, that's not. That doesn't count. Double hands up. One
it's
person.
4 people.
It's still only 3.
Louisiana is the ghost capital of the U.S. Savannah, Georgia is the most haunted city. So we need to go to all of these places. Pat is in Nevada.
Are we gonna do like a Scooby-Doo van situation where I get the Scooby snacks and we just like drive across the country?
I don't know how after you yourself put it that way, you don't want to do this.
I kind of do want to do this. I've got a taser gun. It's a laser gun actually, and I'll just shoot the ghosts.
We're gonna hit up New Orleans. We're gonna hit up Savannah, and the entire state of Nevada.
First, we need to go to Ybor though and do the ghost tours there.
That is true.
Yes.
We do need to go to Ybor.
So, yeah.
Also, I officially glued my fingers together.
Did you use super glue?
Oh, and look,
Elmer's glue.
Gur might have another person with them.
Ooh.
So maybe it is 4 people that agreed. Oh, that's satisfying. Anyways, sorry about that. Sure do love watching glue dry. Anyways,
glue dry is fun actually. I like peeling it off my hands.
Yeah, it's so satisfying. Just look, it's just fun. I feel like we've gotten to a very strange point of this stream.
I was about to say it's kind of gotten off the beaten path there.
It's spooky stream. I went to Savannah and we were
pass the blue.
Oh, okay, we got it. There you go.
Yay!
Drink up.
Drink up.
Paste eating.
Is this the kind of paste that people eat, or do they usually eat?
I think they eat the white kind.
Yeah, the white.
Tastes better.
Do you have experience in this?
Yes. This just doesn't have enough ingredients.
It's not toxic enough.
Doesn't even says what the ingredients are. What is glue?
I don't know. But I found out that you can make Mod Podge with glue and water. That's what they say. It's just glue and water. It's Elmer's glue and water.
Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
But I don't know for sure if it would work the same or if it would crack eventually or peel off.
I honestly think glue is not that durable.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another story, and Rowan is typing up a story. Oh, here we go. I went to Savannah, and we were walking around looking for a place to eat late at night. And there was this one club in a basement. And my dad was telling me the basement used to be a slaveholding area for a rich plantation owner. And there was an accident. The basement had an explosion. All the slaves in there died. So now late at night, you can smell burnt flesh. That is horrifying.
Please don't eat the glue. I can't promise anything. I won't eat the glue. I mean, I might have been licking my hand just now.
Oh, okay. Here's a story. Oh, yeah. Crow was totally eating glue.
Yeah.
From the slaves who die, their spirits haunt the club.
The end.
A couple months ago, my friend's oh wait, I already read this one. Wait. This is what we read. This is what we read on the Rowan's thing too.
Mm-mm.
The cell phone with the boy and the thing. We're gonna read another one.
Yes.
That is horrible though. What is this showing me? Okay, so we're gonna read. Ghost Bro was long because they insisted on describing the entire layout of the house.
That's important info, yo.
Like, so in order to get to my bedroom, you have to walk over a porch, and then you have to climb over a balcony, and then you have to walk down the hallway, and then go up a spiral staircase.
I was just disappointed that it was a ghost brother and not a ghost bro.
Yes. Right? Like,
right?
bruh. Oh, and glue is made from horses.
Not anymore, right?
You know what? I would like to say that I could say yes, but you just don't know. Kind of want to move to Ohio. Pat, don't move to Ohio. But then I remember yes. But then I remember last year's spooky stream, and that state is possibly just as haunted. But
Yes.
Chloe, Topher, and Alyssa are there. Yes, that's
This is true. They just all moved back.
That's what you're taking away from this story. Deadpool. We're just two people trying to.
There's 10 southern ghost stories guaranteed to make you shudder.
Southern.
Southern. It's southern. Bell Witch in Adams, Tennessee.
The Bell Witch is real.
Oh, really?
That's a real story. Huh. That is a historical thing that happened. The thing. Let's see. Something. Okay. This one's short.
Okay.
The rocking horse. One night when I was maybe 10 or 12, I had trouble falling asleep. My bedroom was the entire top floor of our house, with my bed and such being on the left side and a play area being on the right. I was lying in bed when I heard a noise from the other side of the room, and a rocking horse began to rock. It was sitting just outside one of the storage closet doors. It proceeded to rock its way halfway across the room and stopped dead under the ceiling light. At this point, I was freaking out and just buried my head under my blankets and never peeked out again until morning. It was all confirmed to not be a dream, as my rocking horse was still in the middle of the room when I woke up. Furthermore, I got a stern reprimand from my parents for being up out of bed, playing with my toys well past my bedtime. That's how you know it's real, because they're complaining about being in trouble.
Yes.
Can we hear stories from Aokigahara? I can try to find some. Pat, you have permission to move to Ohio. You know what? You're gonna be okay. My rule for the paranormal is, if it's out there, I leave it alone. It's okay. Animal Farm. Desi, who are you going to be for Halloween? Good question.
Good question doesn't answer.
Good question. Also, my brother's about to walk in like T-minus 5 seconds. Close that door.
Oh, okay. Boop.
Yes, it was almost like I had mind powers. Anyways,
it's not closed all the way.
I've been thinking about a couple things that I want to be for Halloween, and they've all literally left my head at this exact moment.
Technically, aren't you going to be Ariel?
Yes, I will be Ariel.
Yeah.
Ariel for Halloween. Easy answer.
My idea is actually I don't have anywhere to go on actual Halloween, so after work, I'm going to dress up as Rick and wander around and annoy drunk people as Rick.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know, just so I'm going to wander around and like film it.
Please do.
I'm going to do it.
I'm trying to think of what's hopping on like Halloween, and I don't know. Also, it's a lot easier to go on a road trip. That is true. Still 17 hours. Okay. You got one?
Yeah, I got a scary one. Maybe. I'm not sure.
You didn't vet it?
No, I didn't vet it yet.
You?
These aren't really stories. They're just like things about the forest.
Oh, so they're just like
it's not. It says the real stories from the Japanese suicide forest will make you afraid, and then there's no actual like stories.
I got a story.
Okay.
It's about 8 feet tall.
8 feet tall?
Shucks.
Tell it. I want to know.
All right. So let me tell you all about 8 feet tall. Also, wait. Okay, before I get into that deep into that story, what music do you guys listen to this Halloween season?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that's actually pretty true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 8 feet tall. Also Coraline, the Coraline soundtrack.
Coraline, I love, yes, Coraline.
So 8 feet tall starts where someone is visiting their grandparents for like a short break. And they're in the yard and they hear like a strange noise, and everyone really likes that song. It's amazing. So they hear a noise, and it's almost like a laughing. It's a deep laughter though.
Huh.
And they kind of see why is my brother calling me? Hang on, I have to interrupt this. Hello. I'm in my room with Lindsay. Oh crap, hang on.
Oh, I might have locked the wrong lock. I just realized that. Oops. Niece.
Yeah. We're streaming. Okay.
Okay, I was gonna try to stall, but you were fast, so.
Okay. Why are there abs?
I don't know. weird ads on that site.
Okay. You don't like Nightmare Revisited, Pat? Anyways.
8 feet tall.
8 feet tall. So, okay, so they're in their yard, and they kind of hear this, like, deep laughter, and they're looking around, and they see a woman's head over the bushes. So there's a big hat, like a big white sun hat, and it's just her eyes kind of are right over the bushes, and it takes them a second to realize that the bushes are like 7 feet tall. So the woman's head over the bushes is just, she would have to be really, really tall, or like standing on something. And they're just kind of staring at her. And then they get called in by their grandma, and they go inside, and they kind of ask. They're like, there was a woman outside over the bushes, and have you guys ever heard of that? And they go, over the bushes? No, there shouldn't be anybody out there. But what, did she say anything? And they just said, well, no, but I heard just like laughing. And so then they go into their room that night, and they kind of wake up in the middle of the night, and they start hearing that laughing again. And
ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah, and they see in the window, they can see the silhouette of this woman with the hat on. And then it takes them a second because they've been in a new place, but they remember they're on the second floor. And her head is like at their window. Yeah.
Spooky. That is spooky.
I think that there is like another part to that, but I can't really remember it. But that is actually an urban legend, like that someone posted that on like
Reddit or something.
A message board, yeah, in Japan.
Ooh, spooky. That's spooky.
I do like Nightmare Revisited. Yes.
Scary stories around the campfire.
Do we have to specifically be around a campfire?
No,
because we can't burn fires in here.
Okay, I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find a good one.
Yes.
Hold on, it's loading. It's loading. I don't know.
There it is.
Okay.
All right.
Yay. Okay. Ads.
So many ads.
So many ads.
You know what's a scary story?
Ads. There's so many. Not to be confused with abs.
Abs and ads with abs in them. Durian Gray is really good. I've never heard of Motionless in White, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm glad I live in a one-story house. My room is at the back of the house. You know what? You're not safe, though, because gremlins. I'm just kidding. There's say it's gremlins.
Okay. Betsy the doll. It's a good one. It's
Dolls
on
are
Reddit,
always
so it's
good.
probably true.
Reddit, it has to be true. Has anyone ever read those threads about like the creepy?
Wait. What?
Continue on. I do love
this one's long though. Look at this.
Oh my goodness! It's like a novel.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not here for that.
He stood against my window. This might be good.
I like Ice Nine Kills.
Okay.
Dogs are
this one's short.
Okay.
I don't know why I looked up, but when I did, I saw him there. He stood against my window. His forehead rested against the glass, and his eyes were still and light. And he smiled a lipstick red cartoonish grin. And he just stood there in the window. My wife was upstairs. My wife was upstairs sleeping. My son was in his crib, and I couldn't move. I froze and watched him looking past me through the glass. Oh, please no. His smile never moved, but he put a hand up and slid it down the glass, watching me. With matted hair and yellow skin and face through the window. I couldn't do anything. I just stayed there, frozen, feet still in the bushes. I was pruning, looking into my home. He stood against my window. That's creepy. Ugh. It's like inside the house?
Yes. It's coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
You're not safe though, because gremlins. It's true though.
Gremlins. Okay, go with your story.
Oh well, I was gonna look for some that I have saved, spooky things.
I just gotta say that the gift that comes with that story is the best one ever.
What was it?
Because it's this dog. Hold on. Oh crap! Where'd it go? Ads.
I need the creepiest things.
It's this dog with his teeth like smiling like this, and it's like pressed up against the window.
Oh,
It's like,
yes. Okay, here's a good one.
Okay, go for it.
About 2 a.m, and I'll read it dramatically. About 2 a.m, I've been driving since just outside of Salt Lake. I don't know what accent I should be reading this in, like a cowboy kind of thing. Salt Lake City. Y'all,
come back here.
Y'all, me and my fiance heading home. I take a wrong turn, way north of that ABQ, Albuquerque, and I'm in this maze of 2-lane roads and oil field. That's like curse. Anyways, I made that notice because I am.
Can't say any of them curse words.
I feel bad because like this comes with the territory. If there's any 9-year-olds watching, I'm sorry. I don't think there are, but maybe there were. Anyways, I then noticed because I am bad at both planning and rational thought. That I'm a short hair from out of gas. I think, oh, I won't tell her. She'll panic. She says we're almost out of gas. I'm just like, fuck. We crest a hill, and standing like a great sketchy beacon of petrol, hope in the darkness, is a gas station with a pay at the pump. I pull in, jump out, and start getting things paid when I realize just how quiet it is. Think field mouse could fart and would blame it on the cat. Quiet. Then I see the dog trotting up. It's your bog standard mutt, about knee height, maybe a little taller, and it's just staring. If a dog could talk, this thing would have been judging me like some kind of caring yet stern furry nun. And what I'm getting from it is, why did you stop? Why are you here? I want you to keep in mind, this station isn't some cacti-filled Twin Peaks wide place in the road. This would have been preferable. There is nothing out here for miles but this single gas station, this single non-24-hour gas station. It's me, my fiance, Canis domesticus, and whatever was standing behind me, staring. Imagine the feeling you get when you know someone is right behind you, staring at the back of your head. Couple this with the unique feeling of someone on a meth binge threatening to kill you to your face after having demonstrated capability at a 10. This is a great writer. I've experienced both, and this was their Las Vegas love child. I keep staring at the pump, occasionally looking over at this dog. It never moves from its post, never barks, it never breaks eye contact. This seemed wise, so I keep doing the same until the tank is full. I finally get in the truck, staring directly ahead, and the moment the door shuts, the dog just turns around and walks off. I swear I saw that dog shake its head in disgust. Later at the hotel, I asked my fiance how she felt. Quote, like if she had looked over in that field, something really bad would have happened. Ugh. Creepy. I know that feeling.
Unsettling.
If you want some really unsettling stuff to watch for the spooky season, Marble Hornets. I have watched Marble Hornets, or like some of it. It's good. It's pretty good. Meredith says, when I was younger, I was sleeping in a room with the door open. I could see someone walking towards my room. I shut my eyes tight. The figure stood at my doorway, staring at me. As soon as the figure walked away, I jumped out of the bed to shut and lock the door. It later walked by my room again and stood outside my door for a long time. I had trouble sleeping at night.
It's spoopy.
I do remember Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. And I love the computer. The computer is actually me. I am the computer in that.
Salad fingers,
I do remember Salad Fingers.
I liked Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, but I didn't like it. For some reason, I watched all of them, though.
Digital style.
It gets really, really messed up, too. It gets, like, super duper messed up.
I just love the computer, like, if only there was some way that we could learn more about the world.
Yeah.
Awkward silence, and it's like, hello.
Oh,
gosh, okay. Well, I'm, do you have anything?
Not that I know. I haven't vetted any of these.
Oh. Because we could always do Spooky Stream Part 2 again.
Yes, I feel like that. I think we're good.
Guys, I think we're it's time for us to go walk into the
We're gonna go hunt some ghosts.
Find a frog or something.
Find a frog. That has nothing to do with ghosts or scary stories.
And darkness is falling, so I guess we'll.
Darkness is falling. It's only 4:30.
We got a very serious question. Why are you a Kuroso?
We're gonna find
because we're haunted by so many ghosts.
We're gonna search for the leprechaun.
I'm in.
I mean, I've always wanted to see a leprechaun, They've got gold
Lots of we
and
need
a rainbow
lot of
tail
that.
mane. I feel like Mabel's in because of the rainbow tail.
You bet.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And they say top of the morning to you.
You know what? I don't know about that, but let's go. We're armed and dangerous.
Don't point that thing towards me. I mean, I'm sure there are alternate reality dippers, and there's Dippy Fresh, or whatever. But I think you would prefer to have me instead.
Deadpool says, "Come back alive, bring your crosses." Law 2K says, "Go search for Wild Cheeto," which, by the way, we lost.
We lost Cheeto. They never came back.
Sometime. Thank you, Gur.
Thank you.
We wish you guys all luck on finding your mystical creatures that I'm sure you will be finding after this stream, because we have given you the knowledge that you have been seeking.
We'll YouTube it, and then we'll put like a little red circle over the leprechaun, and then like the little red circle thing, and then like little red arrow.
Yes.
Like,
oh yeah, we found the leprechaun. It's only 4:28, so I feel awkward saying good evening or good night. Good day, everyone.
Good day, everyone.
Good day, everyone. You gotta say it more. You believe it.
Good day, everyone.
A little bit of. There we go. That's what we needed. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I know who this is.
Never!
You can't stop us. We're too powerful. Thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, it was awesome,
Stay
Rowan.
tuned for more. And save up your spooky stories.
Yes. Thank you so much, Logic and Rowan and Merida.
It's a challenge.
Girl can't be scary. Kind of true.
I take offense. I'm offended. It's racist.
Good night to those whose nighttime, and goodbye to everyone else. I hope you are good luck with your homeworks and everything. Goodbye. I'm ending it.
Goodbye.
Where do I end it? Can't end this.
I can't.